Yeah, my name is Zachary D, the Cerebral Palsy Dad, and this is the Daily Decompression. Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition. Today, we're going to play a little Governor of Poker because I want to be able to honestly stop at any moment and go ahead and just call it a day. I don't know exactly how much time I'm gonna have for this video, so I want to give you something because I promise you something every day, thus daily in the decompressions. But I don't know exactly how much time I'm gonna have today, so I wanted to play something that I enjoy, but can be stopped at any moment. 12 to 2 6. It's garbage. I'm not even playing that. But today, I wanted to talk about what it is like to work from home for someone like myself who spent uh, a considerable amount of time in the contact center space professionally, in a brick and mortar style environment. And the answer to that is simple. It's hard. It's difficult. A lot of what gets you through in a call center is your coworkers. A significant amount of what makes a call center worth it is your coworkers, because you're going to have the difficult customers no matter where you work, no matter what you're doing. You're going to have difficult customers. There's no way around it. No way at all. So I relied a lot on my coworkers to get me through. The camaraderie was definitely there. The just fun times. It was fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And that is completely, well, not completely, but it is much, much more difficult to foster in a work at home environment, because look around. If I could take this camera off without completely ruining the shot, um, you would see that I'm alone. I am 100% alone in this office, and I spend, as I said yesterday, 15 hours a week in here, but I meant 15 hours a day. Forgive me. Oh man, I folded an ace high flush. Feels bad. Um, I spend 15 hours a day in here most days, and the only interaction I have with coworkers are via a chat box, which I don't care which way you shake it, is not the same. There's no way on earth you can say that that's the same relative to, oh, 2-7 off suited is the worst hand in Hold'em. You literally always fold that. There's no way you play that hand. It's not happening. Um, but you get a little bit of interaction via text, but you don't get to sit down at lunch with your coworkers. You don't get to do any of that. There's none of that at all. There's no way to do that. And you don't foster the friendships in the same way, because honestly, you're just names on the screen to these people. You're, in a lot of senses, you're not even really their coworkers. They don't see you in the same way. So that being said, it makes it very difficult. And you're also very independently responsible for the way your systems work, whether or not you can effectively take phone calls in the first place. Um, you're responsible for how your metrics look, your stats, your different um, aspects of the job. And there's really no way to get around being being responsible, because your supervisor barely knows who you are and will not vouch for you in a particular circumstance where a supervisor who knew you and saw you every day and knew your situation might vouch for you. A supervisor who just knows you by stats is not going to vouch for you. So that being said, you've got to be on your P's and Q's. You got to do your job all the time. No slip ups, no questions. And the other requirement is got to be dead quiet in here. I don't know if you guys thought that I just did this for the video, but no, it is typically this quiet in my office all day long. And to be honest, in a lot of senses, it's very deafening, the silence. Now, with all those negatives in mind, with all the things that make it more difficult, the question you might be asking yourself is, Zach, why on earth did you leave your brick and mortar if it really is that terrible and it's so much harder and there's all these cons? Well, there's a lot of positives too. Before I came home at the beginning of this year to work from home, my youngest daughter barely knew who I was. I was leaving the house every day and doing my job to the best of my ability. But all she knew for certain is that I wasn't around. That's what she knew. So she didn't know who I was, and we weren't really that close. We didn't get time to foster that relationship that you want with your kids. And that has been the single biggest benefit for me coming home as opposed to anything else at all. That has been absolutely 100% the single biggest benefit to me coming home is I got to get closer to my youngest daughter, Cecilia, and the relationship that we have now is worlds apart from where we were when I was working outside the home in a traditional office. Secondarily, because of my palsy, I cannot drive. It is physically impossible. It is unsafe. It is not a thing that I should do as a person. And at some point on this channel, I will tell the stories of my various wrecks that I have had over the years before I just said, you know what? I'm going to end up dead if I don't quit right now. Right meow. Quit. Just quit. So for a long time, for the last 4 years, my wife had to cart me around and make sure I made it to work on time. Even when she was staying home and wasn't working anymore, she still had to make sure I got up and got out to work. And when Cecilia was born, she still did that, and that was still a big part of her day because obviously she had to make the round trip twice to make it work. We're just gonna go all in here and see if homie has the gusto to do it. Oh, feels bad. Feels real bad. All right, we're just gonna all in. Again, and see if he has the gusto to call me. I'll show him. Definitely that was a huge deciding factor as well. Plus, to be honest with you, I make more money working from home. Yes, I work more hours. Yes, I am far more tired, maybe a little bit more stressed, but ultimately, uh, ultimately, it's been a better financial move for me to work from home, and I don't think I want to go back. I don't think I want to not be working from home, even given everything that I've talked about today. And the reason I bring this up at all, the catalyst for this video is I was thinking about the fact that a lot of people want a work at home job because they feel like that work at home job is going to be easier overall. And they expect a particular they don't expect it to still be a call center, which is weird to me. It's odd. You work at a call center, you work in a call center position doing call center things, but get shocked when it operates like a call center. Um and I guess a lot of people don't have the experience that I have. Most people in their right mind would not go work in a call center for 13 years. Most people find that to be unsustainable, not very good, terrible, maybe, I guess would be a decent word. I've enjoyed it, but a lot of people think it's going to be easier. And while it does have its benefits, and while not leaving my home and being able to do what I do professionally in the comfort of my own home and not having to stress out too much about it, is very much a positive. And I am glad to even have the opportunity to try and make the effort. Oh, he got me good. He got me real good on that. Wow. That was wild. Honestly, though, I'm just having fun, guys. I'm not even really thinking about my plays. Yep, he got me good. Snatched it right on out of my pocket. Yeah, I'm not even. Nope, we're not doing that. I'm out. But no, that's my thing. Is if you're thinking about working from home, if you are considering your options and you think working at home might be something you want to try, please don't go into it and not treat it like a job, or the same job that you would have if the same job you would have if you were working in a brick and mortar, because I promise the standards are the same, and in a lot of cases the scrutiny that you're under is a bit higher than you would have in a brick and mortar, because they don't have that personal connection with you. So please understand that while I agree that um, there are benefits to working from home, and I am overall very happy with my decision, I certainly understand that the Um, Work at home environment is not going to be for everyone, and it has its disadvantages. Comment down below if you're considering working from home, or you do currently work from home. Maybe the same company you work for in the brick and mortar, you're working from home. I know that I'm not. I'm working two jobs that are completely different from the company that I worked for before I went work from home. And maybe that's sort of coloring my views or clouding my judgment or smoking up the room or whatever weird analogy I can come up with for it. But comment below and let me know what it's been like for you working from home. Let me know what it's been like for you during quarantine to still be able to make money. Or maybe you're out of work and you're considering working from home. Let me know where and why. And do you consider it? Do you think it's going to be easier on you? Let me know. I'm curious to hear your perspective. I definitely would encourage you guys to do a lot of research about wherever you end up, because every company has its goods and its bads, and there are a lot of options, I'll say, to be nice as far as the work at home space is concerned. And I would encourage you definitely to do some research before you get started. Now, tonight, I am going to be over on the Fire Anvil Productions page at 8 p.m. live streaming a homebrew tabletop game with my friends. Please stop by and check it out. We've been doing a lot of work on this game for years, I guess, before I ever really got involved with this group. It was written completely by players at the table, and ultimately is the brainchild of the gentleman you met on Tuesday by the name of Fire. And it's really, really a fun time. I love hanging out with these guys, and Friday nights is always a really good opportunity for us to hang out and just be the nerds that we all genuinely are. So please do come check that out. The link will be down in the description box, just as it was today. And I appreciate your time. I do want to hit the outro here and kind of give you my final thoughts as soon as this hand is over. I don't really know. Oh, this is such a trap. This is such a trap. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to shove and see if anybody follows me. Let's see if Two Pair can get it. Let's go. Two Pair? Lost a lot of money there. He got hit it straight. Let's bust open this gift real quick. I don't really know what that is. Don't really care. I'll play one more before I get on out of here. I should not have played the one more. All right. How do I... Leaving the table. All right, boys and grills, as per usual, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Please do, if you're rocking with the Zachy D, let me know in the comment section why you decided to rock with a nerd like me, because all I do really is say yeah and rant a lot, but I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Oh, I'm cut off. I'm cut off like whoa. on this screen. Hang on just a second, boys and girls. This is awkward. Let me find, what the heck? This is very, very awkward sauce. I guess you're gonna get the side of my face for this outro? Huh. Whatever. I need to fix that. That is awkward. Either way, apparently it was set up from my other camera angle, but I'm gonna get out of here. I actually have to get back to work. Thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with me. And if you work from home, you're considering working from home, or you would never work from home, leave a like on the video. Definitely appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I am Zachary D, aka Cerebral Palsy Dad. And as always, don't be tripping, cause I'm still crippin'. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.